Hey y'all. What's up? Yo, happy Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday. What's up? Hey, yo, how y'all feeling today? I hope somebody feeling good, yo. I hope somebody is feeling good, yo. I hope somebody came here to win today. Hey, yo, I hope somebody came here to learn something today. Hey, yo, stop playing with me on the winning Wednesdays, yo. Yo, somebody ain't, yo, somebody didn't get the memo that on Wednesdays we supposed to win, yo. You ain't supposed to be doing no dumb. Let me stop. I almost cuss, y'all. You ain't supposed to be doing no dumb stuff, yo. Especially not on no Wednesday. Yo, not on a Wednesday. Yo, on a Wednesday, you come to win. Hey, yo, my girl Yo said, let's do the intro. Yo, let's do it, yo. Yo, we had to do it real quick, yo, because somebody didn't get the memo, yo. Like, yo, you're supposed to win on Wednesdays, not get caught doing stupid stuff. First of all, you ain't supposed to be doing stupid stuff in the first place, yo. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it because, yo, check this out, yo. Check this out. This is what, yo, I need everybody to make a mental note of this, yo. If you don't hear nothing else that I say, yo, if you don't pick up no jewel that I lay down, yo, please pick up this one. Just pick up this one. Leadership is not about what you do in the spotlight when everybody is looking at you, yo. That's not leadership. Anybody can do the right thing. Anybody can say the right thing when they know that people are watching. When the cameras are on, when you on stage and those lights flashing in your eyes, anybody can do and say the right thing, yo. It takes a real leader. It takes somebody with enough courage and enough strength to really be about that stuff in real life, yo. That's leadership, yo. When ain't nobody looking and you still make the right decision. When ain't nobody watching you, yo, and you still do what you know is right. That's leadership, yo, and that's holding on to your integrity. And check this out, yo. How dare anybody check somebody on something that they doing and you behind closed doors doing the same stuff, yo? How dare you? Hey, yo, let me shut up. Hey, y'all. What's up, y'all? Happy winning Wednesday, yo. I hope somebody came here to win, yo, because this is all about winning. And this is all about you and your mindset, yo, and you focusing on where you want to go and you making the hard decisions in life, yo, and not getting to the point where you got to make a hard decision and then you buckling at the knees, yo, but you want to be a role model. How I'm going to put you in front of my 4th and 5th graders like this, yo? How? Yo, then everybody want to worry about why you don't get on these little leader sessions, yo, why you can't be on there facilitating and teaching and all that. Like, yo, live it in real life, yo. Live it in real life. Yo, do I see your comments? No, yo, Taylor, yo, is that Taylor, my niecey Pooh, who been missing for umpteen weeks, yo? If that's you, yo, what's up, yo? I didn't see your comments, but I'm gonna go back up and pull your comments. But like, yo, where you been at? If that's Taylor, niecey Pooh, where you been at, yo? Because you been MIA. You been missing in action, yo, and we need leaders, yo. We don't need people, yo, getting lost, leaving us high and dry, yo. These young leaders, yo, need people to look up to and one person can't carry it on their back, yo. One person can't do everything, but not enough people stepping up. Oh yeah, that must be Nisi Poo. She got the laughing emojis with the A. Yo, don't think I wasn't going to jump on you, yo, when you came back, yo. And I hope you back, like back, and not just back the throw something in the chat and then you rolling out. Hey, yo, forget that shell, yo. Crack that. Hey, yo, somebody tell Nisi Poo to crack that shell wide open. Somebody tell Nisi Poo at this stage of the game, at this stage in her growth, she shouldn't even have no shell to go in. Yo, somebody let Nisi Poo know that she's too powerful. She's too good. She's too great for this, yo. Somebody let her know that, yo, because clearly she don't get it, yo. Clearly she don't get it. Somebody let her know, yo, this ain't the season to get in your shell, yo. Somebody let Nisi Poo know this is the season to stand on top of your shell, yo. Somebody tell Nisi Poo, yo, stand on top of your shell. Don't you dare go back in there after you work so hard to get out, yo. Let me chill, yo. Let me, hey, yo, who at the top of my list, shorty? Who at the top of my list, shorty? Breezy Breeze. What's up, baby? What's up? Hey, Breezy Breeze. Yo, taking that air, yo. Taking that air up top. Yes, Dorian, tell her again. But Dorian, at her. If y'all talking to Nisi Poo, at her, yo. Put her name behind your comment. Time to be great at Nisi Poo. Like, yo, at her. This, yo, and this is what I mean, yo. This why we can have people still out here doing dumb stuff, because our accountability ain't high enough, yo. Because if our accountability was strong enough, the people out here doing this dumb stuff would know, first of all, I ain't doing this because I'm living for something greater and I'm doing something greater and my assignment is greater. And then second of all, when people know that they doing dumb stuff, they gonna hear their mouth, yo. Sis.
My face, I'm just like, because I just see somebody put the person name in the comments.
Who name? Who name they put in the comments? Yo said they put their name. Yo, I gotta speak to my people real quick, yo. I ain't even get to speak to my people. Got me going on.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be on the back because
no, sis, you good. Like, yo, we should. It's some stuff we should be so far above that we don't even have to address it at this point, yo. And the fact that we still gotta address stuff like this, yo, just like it's beyond me.
And I know it's just that we know we in a pandemic, we all going through a lot. And I just want to be really honest. Like, as leaders, we all got pressures on us, right? We all got pressures. But one thing about being a leader, everybody watching. So if you're doing your dirt where people can see, everybody watching and they waiting just for an opportunity to say, look what that person did. And that's supposed to be a leader. So right. I'm going to just say, if you're going to cope the way you cope, that's everybody's business. But all I'm going to say, have some standards and make sure you don't give a person an opportunity to catch you slipping and to catch you to say, guess what? I got this. Because you ain't no leader. You just talk about it. You ain't about it.
Right.
So that's the part I'm like, come on, Talk Beats. Because y'all, I don't want to be fussing all the time.
Right. And like, yo, sis, like, what don't people understand about the fact that you represent more than just yourself?
Come on now. That's the real conversation, right?
Like, yo, when stuff like that happens, it's not just your name. Now it's
Heart Smiles' name.
Right.
Those kids that work with the mayor's office, those kids who work with the police, these are the kids, right?
Right.
I get it. And not only that, y'all, and the brand, right? The brand, but not only that, we already judge. We already, as who we are, showing up as us, has already been judged, right? And then y'all didn't have so many adults accountable. They just waiting for this opportunity.
Right? To call you a hypocrite.
What? To call Joni and say, guess what about this kid that you just put up and talked to and
And,
Napsis and everything? Or they could wait.
and to further talk about the narrative that Baltimore's youth have, to be able to say, this why we don't let them ninjas in anyway.
Come on, let's say the real thing. See, I can't say that.
No, I was about to, sis.
I ain't gonna enterprise myself right now. I'm still getting funded from other people. I ain't alone, so I can't say certain stuff, you know. But she can say
one day it's gonna slip, yo. And I would just say it. Yo, one day it's gonna slip, but this fuels them and this gives them permission to think about y'all the way that they think about y'all and to treat y'all the way they treat y'all. Yo, I just had a heated conversation with somebody because they wanted me to get some young people and they wanted to pay them, like $11 and some change an hour, right? And their argument back to me was like, well, Miss Joni, that's standard minimum wage. That's what everybody doing. Do you think I'm working with minimum wage talent? Do you think I'm building up minimum wage leaders? Yo, get off my freaking phone right now. If that's how you want to carry it, yo, and if that's your mindset, go somewhere else. There are plenty of other organizations that got youth leaders. But over here, ain't no way. Yo, minimum wage? No, you don't even get to say hi to my heartbeats for no minimum wage. But how can I even stand on that when this the stuff that you out here doing, yo?
And then you putting everybody on blast, okay?
Everybody.
Not just you, everybody that wearing a heartbeat shirt, Joni, even me, because they see me on What a Wednesday. They can't wait to tell me when that pop up.
And then your own personal brand. Own personal brand, yo. How you gonna be on here holding other people accountable for the same thing? Like, yo, be real. If you don't,
and that's all we talk about, right? We always say, be yourself. And even if that's the case, and that's who you are, then we would help you manage that, right? But you gotta be who you are. This is where I be trying to tell her bees. Joni gonna accept you who you are. But when you come with a representative, this is what happens. But if you came with yourself, we could have prepared you, right? But when you come with a representative and we don't really know who you are and we don't know what's going on behind closed doors and all of that, and you just telling us a niche, this the problem.
The problem.
Because now you're a representative. And hubbies, we're not saying that to be hard, but we really, when I tell people when we work with them, we got to know, and I know if you embarrassed and you don't want to say I might drink a lot or I might smoke, yo, you have to disclose some of these things, especially with us, because we're going to protect you and make sure that in your leadership, you get the support you need to be successful. That's it. So when this stuff come up, it's like, what? Yeah, that, huh? But if we was already aware about certain things and working with you with certain things, we could have had a fast came back.
Exactly.
But we ain't got none, because all we know is your representative. So.
And that's not cool, yo.
That's
not cool. That is the fakest of the fake. Like, yo, and even if you're not going to be real with us, yo, be real with yourself. Because it's your personal brand.
There you go.
As well. Because us as Heart Smiles, we only going to get you for so far. We're going to get you to the door. You got to be able to keep yourself inside and you got to be able to grow. And those 18, 19, 20-year-olds, they're going to find that out the hard way. Like, because don't be out here talking about, associated with no Heart Smiles when, like, yo, you ain't do what you were supposed to do. And now
we will bless you.
Right? And now you got to be out there making a name for yourself. But how did you use the Heart Smiles opportunities to grow your own name, to grow your own brand, and to build your own foundation? And there's too many people who all they gonna be able to say they got from this is a freaking cash app. All they got is
but we know that because we also know filtering in. There's a people that are survivors. They know how to manipulate systems to get what they need, and we'll never know who they truly are. Then there's some survivors who really want change, but their environment keeps them down. So it's like, dang, I want this change so bad and I love it, but god dang, every time I go in my environment, they ain't talking what they talking. Then you got the hungry ones, like an environment or not, I'm coming to get it. Yeah, we already know, and we love them all because everybody path different. We just want people to be honest. Okay, we got a double thing going on here.
Hello there.
They look like twins.
Yeah, right? What's up?
Yes. We can't hear y'all.
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, who is that?
It's mommy.
She is gorgeous. God, I thought that was your sister. I was like, who's this girl? She is really pretty. You're gorgeous, Mom. So go ahead. I'm going to put on mute so we can hear what y'all have to say.
I'm talking to you.
Yo, don't be on mute now. Yo, don't be on mute
Wait
now.
a minute. We're not talking to Lene, are we?
No,
Listen,
you
that ain't my job to say. Look, that ain't. Look, that's.
Okay, we just going. I'm gonna not get on mute. I'm gonna get on mute and let you and Mommy talk. Cause Lene, you're not giving me the face you always give me when you get on. You know the nice. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'm not getting it. So I'm getting a little different energy. So let me just go on mute and let you just talk.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it's your birthday. You go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a special guest for reasons. Go ahead.
Well, okay, let's go back. Wait, how many years ago? Well, my 9th grade year, I previously got suspended for, illegal possessions. And this year, I got suspended for, it's not really like illegal because technically it was legal.
You didn't get suspended for illegal possession. Use the right word.
Yes, can I talk? And then with that, it also resulted in one of my friends, having a bad reaction from it. So, and then someone else took some and led into a situation.
That story was trash.
I know you try to give it to us a nice way without saying little stuff, and I already read into it, and I know because you probably embarrassed because what you do, and I'm looking at you because we know you, and we know who is in the core and the heart of who you are, and I also know too, and Lene, I could talk to you. You know who God is, and I'm sorry to say this on here, but I could talk to Lene, y'all, because I know we have conversations. So I'm really kind of disappointed of the things you make, but I also know you're growing. And you have to learn from your mistakes and how much your mother, how much Miss Joni, and everybody try to make sure you don't go into certain things. We have to let you experience so you know the pain. Because a lot of times we try not to let you experience it. And we try to jump in front. And Mommy try to get in front of to make sure you're good. Joni try to make sure y'all don't feel the wrath. But sometimes we got to let you feel the pain. Because what you don't know in this situation, not only did you feel bad and hurt, but your mother sitting beside you, your ride or die, your advocate, she really feels some type of way. Absolutely. That one up on that screen up for you, your ride or die too, she really feels some type of way. So I'm just going to let you process that because I know you have a heart and I know you're going to do what's right, but you got to go through this. You got to go through this accountability. You got to go through this part. Okay? And you have to understand that, and you have to be real with who you are. And if you're struggling with that, guess what? You could have come and talked to us. You ain't the only person and any person that probably drink or do whatever. Or your mom. We've been here longer than you. I had somebody who took some bad weed and killed her mother. So I want you just to be careful and use your resources. No love lost. Let's be clear. One thing about love, it hurts. When we love you, it's accountability. It hurts. Mm-hmm. We can't be fake with you when you mess up. Because then that's not me being real with mentor to you.
And that's the only way you're going to learn is from us telling you. And I tell you all the time, I'm always constantly talking to you. And it's okay to cry. You need to cry. Get it out.
Well, man, thank you for being here. And I know that's a lot for you too as a mom. How you doing? I'm sorry, you too. We know this is a lot as a family. And so
Yep.
we as Heartbeats, we here to support y'all as much as possible.
Yes, it is. It is. It's a lot. And Lene knows. I've been talking to her since I picked her up from school. And I had to call Joni to let her know. I was like, I'm not sure if I wanted to let her get on today, but I said, no, you're going to get on and I'm going to get on with you. And Joni said, yeah, we're going to talk about it. And it's not to put her on blast, but it's what we deal with every day. It's what we deal with every day.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want her to think that no one's sweeping this under the rug for you to turn back around and do it again. It's for understanding, to let you know it's real. And I tell her all the time, the world is real out here. It's nothing to play with. Like, you have this platform, you have this organization that's here. And I tell her that you have this organization that's here. You preaching every day the right things. So you practice it. You practice it in your living. You practice it at home. It's not, I mean, I know she feels bad. She should feel bad because you had the decision to walk from your school to purchase something that you knew you shouldn't have purchased. You had time to think about it. And I said, if you had time to think about it, you could have chose to say, no, I'm not going to do this. So,
And you know, this is, and we appreciate you being here, but I want to make it known, this how healing starts. This is your village.
mm-hmm.
When your village come to the table and we sit down with you and say, this is healing. And Lene, I'm sorry, you just took experience for everybody in Heartbeats, because now everybody know.
Yes, it's to help everybody. Like, it's to help everybody. Like, some things you have to know to make it better. And I hope that you all, like, all of y'all are youth, and you have to, at some point, make the right decisions, because no one is going to keep saying, get it right, get it right. At some point, it's going to be a big consequence where you're going to hurt yourself, hurt somebody, or you're going to end up, like I told her, 3 walls with a cage in front of you and you out for 1 hour. You don't want that. Like I told her, I'm a parent. I'm here. I'm not a bum. It could be otherwise. It can be otherwise, but it's not like that in this household. And I hear her when she's talking to you all on the computer. I hear. So I'm just like, where's the backstep at? So that's why I said I wasn't going to punish her from this platform, because I know that it helps. I know that it helps, but it's like I told her, she disappointed me. Even the staff at the school, like, everything is up in the air, like, with the school. So I don't know. So,
but Mom, we here, and we thank you for inviting us into this process with you and your family. So anything that we could do, we definitely here for you, Lene, and we love y'all, like, unconditionally. So, and Lene, her friends right now is looking like they just crying for her. Like, they look like they having a moment themselves. So let her know, when she going through this process of hurting, she had people hurting behind her as well, and that needs to heal from this as well. And I just, Tay, one of the young leaders on the platform, wants to say something. So I just want to give him a chance, but I want to let you know. And then Joni gonna get in, but I wanted this to say that we really just appreciate you letting us do this process with you, and we here for you as much as possible. And Mari was first. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Say you cannot be first.
You good? Yeah, no, I definitely want to let Mari get on, because she's been waiting for a while, and then Tizzy Tay, I got you. But like, y'all that's listening, as y'all watching this, definitely make sure that y'all learning from this. And this is bigger than us just telling you like what to do with your life. Like, this is about you making decisions and choices for you and you being responsible for the consequences of those choices. And also understand it. It's certain stuff that you just got to sacrifice if you want to be a leader. You're not going to be a leader getting high and doing dumb stuff like this. Like, depending on the lifestyle that you want and who you want to be and whether or not you want to be a role model, an example for other people, this type of stuff you just can't do. If you want to do that, then this ain't the place for you, yo. Like, this is not the place if that's the type of stuff that you okay with. So, Mari, go ahead, and Lene, you need to get back on here, yo, because that's not right. When it's other people being held accountable, you the first one on there letting them know the real deal about what. So you need to be on here listening to your friends, yo, and taking your heat. You earned this.
I just wanted to say,
One
like,
second, my wife want to go get it. You,
okay,
because I don't want to yell.
okay.
She coming.
It's an option you can mute. You can mute the computer.
Block. She coming right here. They waiting for you.
Okay.
You earned this, shorty. Sit right here.
I just wanted to say, like, when you was in the comments, Miss Shoni, I did not expect you to be the one. I didn't, by a long shot. I did not expect you to be it. We hung out. I don't know if you remember me. My name's Amari. I don't remember your name.
Remember when you drove us home?
Oh,
Yeah. I just can't believe it. I'm sorry if I'm getting my head done right now for prom and stuff. But I just wanted to say, like, just take this as a lesson, and grow from it. I'm not going to go
yes.
into all the
You
hard
all,
stuff.
I know y'all all gonna help out,
Yeah.
and y'all help each other out so that it doesn't happen again. Because it's just choosing the right path, because it can actually go left and stay left, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Right. Exactly. You just, like I said, take this as a life lesson. And just don't make that mistake again. Learn from this as a learning experience, because you'll be thinking about this when you 30 and 40 years old, and you'll be able to teach to your kids what not to do. So it's a good experience to have this lesson and to teach them all the things that you went through. So you're able to give them that experience and to let them know that don't do this, don't do that. This is what not to do. But you're going to grow and it's going to be okay. Like, that's all I can say. It's going to be okay. Yes, you're going to have moments. Yes, people is coming at you today, but this is like tough love. It is what it is.
Absolutely.
And that's okay.
Absolutely. Tough love.
And stop crying. It's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, it's fine. Like, we all
I want to cry because it's like,
yeah, I know it's a shook, but I know it's a shook to you, but it's tough love.
yeah, definitely. And it'll get better. You just gotta make it better and not get it together. Get it together.
Mom, it's okay for you to cry too, because I know how it is when your child feel, you feel, and it's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead, Tizzy Tay. That's your sister.
Hey y'all, hey mom, I'm Dante. The one I be saying hi to you. Like, who is Dante?
It's on the phone.
Me and Lene stay on the phone. Like when Lene told me her story already from like her 9th grade years or whatever, it was like looking back at it now, like my sister do it. Like my sister whole high school years, she did it 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, and still do it to this day. So like higher Miss Joni, Miss Joni and Healing Youth Alliance always sort of say it takes 2 to 3 weeks to create a habit. So it's like Lene, like you called me and everything, you like you showed me, and I was like, Lene, like wow, like we had like that conversation, but it was like I couldn't talk to you because you was in school. I didn't want to have like a full blown conversation with you, like because you was in school. But I definitely was gonna call you, but you texted me. I was like, oh my god, like what happened? But like I clicked and I was like, oh right. So like Amari said, this tough love, the way, because Lene, Miss Joni airs people out like on a day-to-day basis. So don't take it to offense, like, oh, Miss Joni airing me out. Like, I don't like that. Lene, them text messages. Who Miss Joni Evernow? Like today's a new day. Who's Miss Joni Evernow? Like take this into like consideration. Like your mother said, like think like you had time to think about it. You had the option to actually walk out the school and get the product. So it's like why you was walking through the like, do I really like how is this gonna help me? Like how is this gonna help me like make my body butters? How is this gonna help me do this, do that? Like get back on your body butters. I'm on the phone with you on a day-to-day basis, Lene. I don't think selling stuff is good for me. Lene, make them body butters because I definitely wanted one. So make them body butter, sister. Like just put this to the side. Like I said in the chat, I said minor setback for a major comeback. Like come back from this. It's time to get your money. Yeah. So like mom, it's okay to cry, Lene. It's okay to cry, but it's like because my mother went through this before. My mother isn't perfect. I sat right here in this house, saw my mother did it, and it was like, wow, like Malik, you doing it. Not even my mother, my father, he shoot up every other day. And it's like I can't stop that. Me and Miss England and Miss Joni and multiple people on this platform talk about this. And we were just talking about the other day how I can create a relationship with my father, but I can't because of his drug addiction. And it's like, Lene, I don't want us to be like, I don't want you to be out here doing that. Like you did it before, you did it today, put that to the side. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm Dante again, Mom.
Thank you.
You got anything to say, Lene?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Honestly, it's just really like a big wow. So I don't have much to say now. Maybe later.
In this moment, when you get a chance, you like to write stuff down, write your feelings down, process them, talk to mom. Like this is a great time just to have that real conversation, right? Because we also know that every decision comes from something, and it could be something deeper than this that anybody don't know about. And you're getting older, and your mother been your age, right? Start having those conversations with mom and being open, right? And I'm saying it because mom, I have 2 daughters, and we experienced the same little thing you're talking about, right? And it helped me allow to open up a conversations with them about why and where does these triggers come from. And it was hard to hear some things, but this is the perfect time to start healing in our families for everybody, just everybody. So we know that ain't gonna be a while. So
No,
go ahead.
he not. He gonna say his few little lines and then he gonna be done.
I'll be keeping short. Don't get on
He
me.
always say keep it short, but you know.
Alright. Hey everybody. Hope everybody feeling good. Hey Lene, mom. Hey Lene. I just want to say a few words. Like it's like how I'm gonna put this. I don't want to sound really got words, but it's like, yo, we go. You ain't the only one, cause I did some dumb stuff back in elementary and middle school. I used to fight adults almost every day. Running around. Being this little. Being a, I would say like doing bad stuff. Like I said before, I always had 2 charges pressed on me during school, like during my middle school years. So like throughout 6th and 7th grade. So like I just like what I would say is like I would say feel don't always you don't gotta feel bad. Like Dante said, this is a minor setback. And you will and I want you to remember this. You was the first person that actually got me in Heart Smiles more when the first time I came in Heart Smiles. I'm not gonna forget that for real. Like you always helped me, like whenever I needed it or when I was lost, you always there. So I just want you to tell you that because you always bring encouragement when I ain't had nothing. You always holding me like accountable when I done stuff wrong. I ain't had nobody like that. you always telling me like you always used to be on me. Like most people don't even know that because I keep things on the side. Everybody gotta know what we got going on. So I look at you as an example. So remember that, and I love you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and they go back to that. Go back to them cuss outs, them leaderships. Like first day of youth works, I said a little jokey joke in my end. You said, "Who that? We don't do that over here." Like go back to that leadership stage. Like you crying. It's like I want to cry for you because it's like my sister went through the same exact thing, and it was like it was hard for me to go through that because it was like I live in a house full of all females. I'm the baby, I'm the baby of the family. So it's like if I was to do something, oh my butt is grass. And it's like I feel like holiday coming, I feel the whole entire energy. But it's like it's okay to do things. Everybody isn't perfect, but it's like it's not even like they be like 2 times is enough, 1 time was enough. Like you did it your first time, should have just said it as that. But Lene, I'm always here for you, and if you need somebody to chat to you about the situation, or you wanna try to if you wanna call me or something about the healing process, write something down. I'm here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, brand ambassador, you don't need to be doing that.
Right? Yeah. Thank y'all so much though, because this is accountability, and accountability is another word for love. And this is what y'all supposed to be doing with y'all friends, having these hard conversations and forcing your friends to level up and to be better. Like it's some people that if this was them, like how Mari said, we wouldn't even be surprised. It's some people you don't even expect nothing more from them because they already showed us that like their behavior is at a lower level. And not that we judging them or thinking bad, everybody grow at their own pace. But it's some people, Lene, no, the expectation is higher because you've shown and you've demonstrated higher and more, and people were looking up to you. Poor Mario in here, she almost had a heart attack. Talking about, I couldn't believe that it was you because people were looking up to you, and not just your peers, but even adults, myself included, Miss England included, Miss Mo included, Miss Emma, Miss Caitlin, everybody, Lene, even Dr. Dillon over there at Hopkins, Lene. Like, yo, your responsibility is greater. You're not just living for yourself no more, yo. You living for more people, yo, and you can't afford to be doing stupid stuff like this. So you take this and you let it make you better. You come back stronger, you come back harder, and have a message for my Lord leaders, because Cam was on a session with Lord leaders earlier, and they was just saying we need to be on there talking to the big kids. And I was like, you know what? You absolutely right. I'm like, yo, you absolutely right.
Them little leaders hold weight too.
They hold so much weight.
Right? Here last week.
What? He shut us down.
I was talking to him. I said, let me be quiet.
He was a little Obama in the making.
Right. And he said, no, they need to hear from us because they supposed to be looking up to y'all. But if this is what you giving them, then what? We're going to have our words.
Yeah. Mine's, I love you, but Lene, I always say, you got a whole village that you carry. And it's not even, this just what you see. We already know what's behind in the spirit, right? And the generational things that you and your mom are breaking in your family. So you're going to be, people going to come to you and you're going to be attacked. I want you to be ready every day because you have to think about the lives. You heard what Naeem said, like when I seen you, I automatically looked up to you and you have changed, not changed, but you molded Naeem to help how to cope with certain things and how to show up. So you're leading somebody who's going to be a father one day of a family, right? I want you to look at how many people, once they get up, you're leading. So you're going to be attacked. And I tell hubbies all the time when they're in this work, it's real because it's stuff that you can't even see that's going to be attacked, but you got to use your best judgment and make the best decision. And when you mess up, This is when you get your healing table together, your healing and accountability. And where they don't shame you, but do this to you and hold you accountable, and you pick up and you move on. That's it.
Yeah, we're gonna let Journal J get on, and then I got one more person that want to get on. So we got to transition off of this topic because she want to talk about like something. She asked me early this morning too, before I even heard about this. So gotta get to it real quick. Journal J,
Can you hear
yes,
me?
yes.
All right. The only thing I gotta say is like I feel like I should be holding myself accountable as well because in my junior year of high school, I had got suspended for smoking weed in school, in the school bathrooms. But to be very clear, because I'm honest with myself and I'm honest with everybody else, I was not the person smoking in school. I brought the paraphernalia, I bought the blunts, I rolled it up, all that. But the girl who I was with, she ended up being the one who sparked the blunt in the bathroom. And me thinking, okay, I don't want to get caught, I ran into a teacher's classroom to grab some air freshener for the bathroom. And when I came back, a home monitor had walked in the bathroom and we was all guilty. And I ended up getting suspended for 3 days for having possession because I wasn't high. But the girl, you could tell like she was high beyond I don't even know what. And I didn't even, I know y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy, but I never even told my mother about it. Like I had them call somebody I was close to and had them tell that person because I didn't want to be like in trouble. I mean, but at the same time, I really didn't care because I was having like this, I guess this rebel streak, if everybody want to call it that, if that's what they was calling it. And really, I just feel accountable for not telling you like my own story. Because maybe if I would have told you, you would have learned from my mistake. Because nobody told me to like nobody was there for me to learn from their mistakes. And nobody was there for me when like it was time for me to step up and hold myself accountable. And I never even really thought back onto it about how I should be holding other people accountable or telling other people about my story. Because I never thought that somebody else close to me would do it as well. So that's it. And the only thing I would have to say is like just like I know everybody else around you is like disappointed and stuff, and that could probably hurt your feelings and make you feel some type of way. But like not even to be like on her side, but like nobody really understand why you did what you did. Of course, you got people around you who you could talk to, and you could tell anybody anything, and you got heart smiles and stuff like that. But even then, still at the end of the day, it's something in you for that told you to do something, even though you knew it go against your morals. So honestly, I would just say like you gonna look back on this and you're like, dang, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I promise you, like right now it might seem bad, but you definitely gonna like it's gonna go over, it's gonna blow over and everything will be like, well, dang, you know. But you're gonna sit back and be like, well, you know, if I wouldn't have did that, I wouldn't have got this. If I wouldn't have did that, I wouldn't have did this. Because with like being able like getting in trouble for that, I mean, it wasn't a big deal to me at the time, but like now a lot of people was like, oh, well, Jada, you're not going to be able to stop smoking weed now because you used to smoke so heavily and you're not going to be able to stop smoking weed. You're not going to be able to pass the drug test. And if you ask Miss Joni, I passed the drug test. And everybody thought, oh, you know, your mother do drugs, your father do drugs. They all addicted. They've been addicted for years. You can't just stop. And I look back on that one moment where I was the one who got suspended and the girl didn't. And I was like, yo, if I could tell myself then, now that I have control over what I do and what I say and what I feel, everybody else would like me, myself, and I would be able to understand then that I had control over that situation. It was my stuff. And I already knew in the very back of my head, a little voice was telling me that I should be more careful, but I ignored it because I thought, oh, I want to be cool, I want to have fun. So I would just say, like, just reflect on it on your own for real. Like, you don't really got to say nothing to nobody else. And of course, your feelings going to be hurt, but just sit back on it and you really think about it like, dang, you know, what was I doing? And like, take that in and try to figure out what you can do to bounce back from that for real. But on your own, like you don't even gotta tell nobody else. That's all I gotta say. I love y'all so much. I love being here with y'all, but I gotta go get back on driving school because my camera on and they probably look at me like I'm crazy right now. So yeah. And Lene, if you want to call me, I could tell my story to you again a little more in full on detail because there's a lot of people here and I ain't gonna out myself like that.
Thank you, Jay. Can we get some jewels going on?
We getting off now?
No, I'm gonna drop my jewels.
I'm sorry. I gotta get off too. Listen, I'm sorry.
No. I'm gonna mess her name up. But Tanaya, she had hit me up early this morning.
It's fine. I just want to make sure I hit to 7. I want you to
My name is Tanaya, Miss Joni. Tanaya.
You know I mess people days up. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Me
Call her your
too.
music
Oh,
twin.
me too.
Let's
That's
just
what
call
you
it
call
two.
her. Your music twin.
No, this somebody else.
Oh, I don't know who that is. But my jewel really is for Lene, not even everybody else. Sorry, y'all. But just be okay with yourself. Yeah, this was a bad decision, but don't let that impact how you think about yourself and how you feel about yourself and the things that you do and the decisions that you make. Because maybe this was just one, and it wasn't like, of course, everybody mad at you, but it's really just a minor slip up. Like you didn't think the process through, and that's okay. Everybody do it all the time. That's why car accidents happen. That's why young people end up pregnant. That's why older people begin to regret stuff that they done. So just be prepared to think everything through. That's the point of a business plan. And that's why everybody tell us, oh, make a plan, make a plan, make a plan. So always make a plan. So you also don't get in trouble for doing stuff like this. Have a plan. That's it. All right. Now I'm leaving. Bye, y'all.
Thank you,
Thank
Joe.
you.
Mr. Elaborate, can you drop your jewel? Can't hear you. Can y'all hear?
Please back
I see
up.
your forehead. We're not gonna keep having this conversation about you being that close. Right. Get it together.
Don't worry about it. We go to little harassment. Plus, she got an announcement too.
Hey, mom, Lene's mom. This is an everyday thing with him. So don't be like,
Yeah,
well,
don't-
so close. This is an
I
everyday
can't hear you.
thing.
You got to download the Google extension.
I just want to thank y'all so much, though. Really, like I talked to her, and I'll talk to her some more, but I'll say it in front of them. I don't want you to feel bad. I want you to learn from this. Don't take this as everybody's jumping on you. Definitely not. It's helping you. That's all it is. I stepped in because, of course, I wanted to let Joni know, because if I had decided to say, she already know the punishment that I was given, but I didn't want to take hard smiles. So I said, let me call Joni. She said, we're going to talk about it. That's all it is. I want you to set in it, think on it, so that it never happens again. They're just here to help. It's no embarrassing moment. Just don't ever let it happen again. It's not for you to sit and dwell where as though, as you say, you want to send yourself into a depression. No, that's not what it is. Let them help you. You help them. Understood? Help me. Because just as well as you feel like how you feel, just imagine how I feel. It's not a good feeling. And don't give the attitude as if it's nonchalant that you don't care. Make it better. And I'm telling you in front of them, because you know how I am. I'm not for it. You better than this. And I tell you all the time, you better, just like I said it there, you better than this. Too much potential to let it go to waste for trouble. That's it. And this is no faking. Because I'm being real with you. Because you know I said I had it up to here because you way better. So I'm going to let you continue on with your work. And I don't want you to feel that you're embarrassed, because there's no embarrassment. The realest thing I heard from Monique the other day online is, if nobody had never told me I would never be the way I am, you'll thank me later as an adult. And I tell you this all the time. You're going to thank me later. I may stay on your butt, but it's only because I know. I jump in and try to protect you, but I can't protect you when you done already did something. I'll get you some tissue, but you gotta, it's not, none of this is meant to put on in front of nobody to hurt your feelings. Nah, y'all gonna help each other. You don't have any brothers or sisters. These are your brothers and sisters. They gonna help you. You gonna help them. Y'all all talk all the time. You're on the phone all the time. So I'm gonna leave and let you be yourself because you're not yourself right now. She's not herself right now, y'all. I know it. She gonna get it together when I step out. Get yourself together. Yes, you're gonna deal with the consequences, so you can feel sad, but get yourself together with the consequences for me. But you deal with your job the way you deal with your job, the right way. So get it together and do your job. You hurting? Erase it because it's done and do your job. All right? Thank y'all.
No, thank you, Miss Renee. And when she get that phone back, my real cuss out coming.
She gonna get it back for the cuss out, but I'm gonna take it back.
That's a bet. Little harassment. That's on you.
It's on who?
Little harassment. She trying to unpress her mute because she getting her hand done.
I just want to make sure she can get us some pictures because I heard about prom.
We
So
can't hear you, harassment.
we can't hear you.
Jordan's pictures for farewell.
No, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh my god! When I tell you, killed it right out the way.
Right? She killed it.
Yes.
I'm surprised Joni ain't post that one.
I ain't seen it.
Miss Joni don't repost people pictures.
Bye, y'all. Where your jewelry?
No, she do
Tester,
not
tester,
do that.
can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
That's how I be finding out stuff. You heard it, Mo?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're right. It's Mo. I apologize.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, awesome. All right, good. All right, my jewel is, it don't matter what you're going through or you know what you got going on. I would say it's never let up. Even if you at your lowest, it don't matter if you're down bad tremendously. Like, it don't matter. I would just tell you, like, never let up. Because, like I said, I was there before. Like, I almost had 2 charges pressed on me during my 6th and 7th grade year. Just for hitting the principal and putting a hole in the wall. So, that's my jewel. And I love you and stay blessed. Like, and I'm here too as well. I'm here to help because that's what I'm here for, and that's my purpose. Not tech guy with the tech issues. Come on, Dawn. You don't want the smoke when the game.
Hey, don't even give it to him, y'all. Don't even give him to her. Hey, go ahead, Tizzy. Say your jewel. Then we gonna get him.
Right.
And I think my girl on now. We're gonna get her on.
All right, so like I had posted this on my story, Miss Johnny reposted it, and I'm gonna stick with it. Like yesterday was June 1st, today is June 2nd. It's only the second day to the new month. Like, don't create a habit. Like, try and like figure out those challenges and like see what's stopping you from achieving your goals. Lene, you over there look. Oh, my sister looks so sad right now. Lene, I promise you, like, I'm shaking for you, sister. Like, I'm like, yes, like I was over here, heart beating real fast.
I'm 2 seconds from getting on 695. Don't say that.
Please don't. Please don't. Anyway, but like try and figure out those challenges and see like what's stopping you from achieving your goals. Like, Lene, this is not a oh yeah, Lene, what you doing for, like, what you do this for? It's like Amari said earlier, stuff love. So yeah, like try and figure out those challenges and like figure out those challenges and like figure out what's stopping you from achieving your goals. So yeah, Miss Joan, you always talk about goals every day.
Alrighty. Thank you for that. Little harassment. Can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hallelujah. So my jewel, and I guess this is for you, Lene. It's not going to be easy, but with the mistake that you made, just don't make that mistake again. Learn from this mistake as a life lesson and be able to teach that to someone else so you're able to tell your story. I know tonight you're going, but I have 2 quick announcements and then I'm going to get off here because I have to go. My one announcement, Allura B will be dropping June 30th. 2, I have Mr. Mark Mason, I don't know if you know him, Miss Joni. He told me to tell you that I actually connected with him because I'm starting my own project with victim services, and I need some leaders within Heart Smiles that's going to help on this project. I am the lead of it. So basically, we're going to be dealing with hotspots in Baltimore City. We're also going to be talking about other things when it comes to violence, not just violence, but sexual assault. We're going to have like mentorships and much more. And we're planning that right now with the mayor and everybody. And I do need like 6 people to be on the project because I am the head of it. So if y'all interested and y'all really motivated, please, 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 please DM me. We need y'all voice. And that's the end.
But thank you. Lene the activist, you got a jewel for us?
I don't want to be a hypocrite to my words, so no TED Talk today.
You ain't gotta be no hypocrite.
You ain't gotta be a hypocrite.
It might be right now.
We just need to hear your voice.
We need to hear your voice.
We just need to hear your voice.
And can I let you know something, Lene? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be talking to half of these heartbeats right now, or anybody. If it wasn't
for you, Miss Joni, do not.
I know. I got my peoples waiting though. I'm about to bring them.
I got one more thing.
I promise.
If it was not for you, those palm trees for me and Naeem and my co-facilitator, we wouldn't be. Yeah. So those palm trees stopped for us. But yeah.
We're gonna come back to Lene the activist and her jewel.
Yeah.
Because that's not how we do that. I'm so I don't want to be messing up your name. Do I say, I'm not even going, I'm just gonna say T. What's up? How I say your name? We can't hear you. Can you hear us?
It's my name's Santana.
Oh, like Jewel Santana.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Bet. Like that. Okay. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for being patient. I know you had hit me up early in the morning and then we had got this whole drama situation, but I know we might not finish the conversation today, but we can at least start it today and probably continue it tomorrow and also next week. So can you introduce your topic, please?
Okay, so earlier today I had texted Ms. Joni or whatever because I came across this video on Instagram. And like it seemed interesting or whatever. And basically it's about it's these 3 girls. One, I'm guessing she's African American, and then one is I don't know how to word it. Like she's not African American. And basically the African American girl, she was looking for a roommate because she's saying she's having trouble finding somebody to a place to live because nobody would take her or whatever. And it's also another girl. Now basically she ended up getting the room because of what she has and how she's dressed or whatever. But it was a plot twist to it. It was just basically she was the African American girl was getting judged on how she appeared. And I wanted to show the video, but I know we probably won't have enough time, so I know tomorrow I can get it. But even though we can't see the video today, I really just want to say you should never, judge people or whatever. And you also should be careful how you treat people because you never know when you may need them or any situation. You got to be careful with things you say to them because, anything can happen. So hopefully.
Yes, thank you, Santana, for sharing because that's really deep. And that's something that I think as us on here, we go through all the time, right? Before we even get in that room, even they see our name, we get judged before we even walk in the room. And so I really appreciate that. And one thing you said is about you never know people's stories. We don't. Right. We really don't know people's stories. So I'm looking forward to it. If you do it tomorrow, if you do it next week, whatever, I'm looking forward to it. So please share that. And thank you for bringing it on this platform to open our eyes to look at those things.
No problem.
Yeah. Don't go nowhere, Santana. I'm gonna let my sis go because it's her time. But I got a question to ask you because we got these higher folks coming on too.
Oh,
So
see, you get to chill with the higher folks.
yeah,
So
but
let
thank you,
me,
sis. You got a jewel to drop for us real quick, please.
yes, all the time. One, I just want to say I'm always grateful to sit in my living room and have time to heal and talk with my family every Wednesday. Like that's my joy. But I do want to say, as I am doing this every week, I want y'all to know y'all also helping me heal with my own personal stuff and stuff I'm dealing with in my family. So as we talk as a family, it's helping everybody. So my jewel is, and definitely for Lene, to let you know I love you. All the heartbeats, I love y'all. Start a new day. Yesterday was old. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and start again. And don't forget this. Never forget who you are. Regardless or not, you still Lene. You still got standards. You still number one. And that's everybody that's a heartbeat. Don't forget who you are at the core. You can make mistakes, but you still who you are. And I love y'all. And I'm going to go and get in the comments. See y'all
Yes,
later.
thank you, sis.
Love y'all.
Love you more. See you. So Santana, I love that just idea that you talked about of like not judging a book by their cover or before you see them, but what really inspired you to bring this to the forefront? Because you hit me up early this morning about this. It was like, yo, we gotta talk about this.
Cause like, okay, when I seen I instantly thought of the group, I was like, okay, cause like I know, like, even though we may not see, I'm pretty sure like it's a lot of people that may be going through this, or just because of their skin color or how they look, people might say, oh, like they don't have nothing or they can't afford nothing, or just because of their skin color they may be a criminal, when really it wouldn't be true or whatever. And I thought like people should, like we should know more about this, because even though, well, I mean, we could still probably like try to help out. Like it's even the little things, like the little things count or whatever. So I thought that everybody should, watch out for it, or like you never know. Like people may just go through it and they may not say nothing because it can be embarrassing to them, but yeah.
Yes, I love this. And where you been at all this time? Like, how come this is your first time getting on here?
I kind of was scared to join because like I don't know, I was kind of scared, but I talked to one of my teachers because I have a mentor at school, and she was telling me, she was like, don't be scared and just open up and stuff. So
That is awesome, and I appreciate you so much. What school you go to?
Pikesville High.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for this important topic. You got to do more stuff like this. And hold on, here go my man. Do you know this guy? They call him Coach Johnson. You know him?
Seen him before.
Coach Johnson, this is Santana.
How you doing, Santana?
I'm good.
This is her first time coming on live, and she had a very important topic about not judging people before you know them.
So don't judge a book by its cover, basically. I like that. I like that. What made you basically express that today?
Because like when I seen the video, like it kind of, because I know like people be going through this, and it's sad that people still get treated like this, but it's like it's the world, it's life. Like you just gotta live with it, but it's still not right, and it could be stopped. So if a lot of people know, then maybe it can be stopped sooner. In my eyes.
I like her, Miss Joni. Yeah, I like her.'s smart.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, where she been at all this time? Like, could have been having these important conversations. So we definitely going to do the follow up. Santana, you are welcome to stay. Coach Johnson about to take over and drive the conversation about mental health and all that stuff. So completely up to you. If not, you gotta drop a jewel. You can't leave without dropping a jewel.
Okay, because I have to babysit right now. So my jewel for today would be to like I'm just gonna do it on the topic from earlier too. Like never give up. You gotta keep your head up, stay strong, and remember like you always got people to go to, and you never know what somebody else is going through. So just, try to be there and not always have something negative to say. Always and stay positive. Big thing.
Yes, we love it. Thank you so much, Santana. Really appreciate you. We're going to see you back to finish talking about your topic.
Yeah.
All right, see you.
All right.
Coach, ain't that cool, y'all? Like, I love it when people step outside of their box. Like,
it is. I like it.
The growth.
It makes you feel different when you step outside your shell.
Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. You good by yourself?
I mean, no, I'm saying it's coming, so I'm not gonna okay. I'm playing my little sister like that. She coming.
Look, I don't know. I don't be knowing what y'all doing.
No, say it coming. Say it's coming today. And Cam, she said I give the cool uncle vibe. I mean, if I like a cool uncle every time I come, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I am an uncle, though. I am an uncle, so I guess that works. I guess.
Absolutely. You just got that energy too. You just got that, yeah.
That
The good
drive.
vibes. Yes. The kind of energy that you want around you. Like, and people would never know what you've been through. They would never know by looking at you.
Only you would know, Miss Johnny. Only you would know.
But you here.
I am. Can we talk about our basically our MAPS graduation next week? We have them graduating. Like, he's so young.
Yeah, you showing up. Hey, is that Sid, yo?
Sid?
What's up, Sid?
Hey, yo. What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, sounding all clear.
Yeah, I'm here, yo. I'm here for the first time for my Winning Wednesday with Coach Johnson.
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all do it. Coach, did you want to ask me a question about the EMAS graduation? You popping up?
I mean, I'm a pop up. I'm gonna be there. I just want to basically say like it was kind of fast because like I remember we just started teaching them and then now they graduating. And I'm like,
oh, I know it feel like that, don't it?
Yes, it does. But Ms. Johnny, we want you to stay on for this conversation today. You got to stay on because it's a good.
Oh, for real?
Yes, we want you to stay on.
Oh, all right, go ahead. But this y'all thing. I'm going on mute till y'all call me.
Okay. Well, hey, Sid, how you feeling? How you been today? How was your day?
What's up, Coach Johnson? I'm doing good. Like, today was just so good for me. I've been out of school for about 2 days, so I've been catching up on some work, doing my own thing. And I was looking forward to this today. I'm glad you hit me up, reminded me about it, because I was definitely going like, forget. I was laid back, chilling. I was ready to just listen to Winning Wednesdays, but thank you for reminding me. How was your day?
My day has been pretty good. Been out with my dad all day, went to Walmart, a couple places. So I had kind of fun today. But yeah, that was cool. I wouldn't say I forgot about it. I knew it was today, but I didn't know if it was our group. So when Miss Johnny sent me the link, I was like, oh yeah, so it's our group. All right, cool, fine, we good. Because what kind of set me off, because we didn't have higher this Monday. And it was like my week it's been like I won't say my week has been off, but it's like I'll be forgetting what day it is because like usually I have higher Mondays and then Tuesdays I'll have nothing, and then Wednesdays I'll have to do the EMAPS class, and Thursday the youth entrepreneurship. So a lot of things just been off for Monday, Wednesday. So I'm kind of glad we got this out of the way. We'll get this out of the way because it's kind of like one of the best parts of the Wednesday for me, especially when the Wednesday and stuff. And then Miss Johnny, I like the jackets that you posted today with the little heartbeats.
Yeah, like what's up with those?
Yo, did you see the MBBE on the side?
Bless others.
Energy, period.
Come on now.
Yo, chill, yo. You about to have to make me go get it and show it on this live.
Come on, Miss Joni. Miss Joni meant that when she said no broke bum energy. She meant that. Ain't no way you spending $750 on them a piece. Like, come on now.
No, them bosses because they custom made. They custom made and they got the patches and all that, yo.
It says bless others. What jacket else get harder than that?
Right, and yo, the other side say I am success.
See?
I'll be right back. I gotta go get it, yo. Now you got me too pumped, yo. Now you got me too pumped.
No, because it's tough. It really is tough. It is. But say, so what we talk about today? Let's give people to talk about.
All right. So today we're going to be talking about doing things outside of the things that you must do in order to maintain your well-being. So like, especially for us entrepreneurs that's on this Winning Wednesday, Like I know our schedule is packed, especially us that's really in Heart Smiles. I know me, I'm in like 4 different projects, got school, got all this stuff going on, constantly trying to meet all these deadlines. And sometimes I forget to just do stuff outside of the things that I have to do, right?
Yeah.
So Shalom, what are some things that you do to make yourself feel better that's not related to any of, you know, your expectations or deadlines set from other people?
Okay. So I was I'm gonna get like a story real quick. When I first started college, I'm skinny and lanky, real tall and skinny. So everybody called me Slim. So that's my college name. Everybody called me Slim. So when I got there, I was basically like, you know, my name's Slim. Everybody called me Slim because I was so skinny and I was so like lanky, you know, and then I do cross country, so I was just running. But after I got out of school, you know, I just basically started taking more self-care upon myself. So now the things that I do is I get up early than usual. I get up now between the hours of 5 and like 6:30 now because man, I go with my dad to go work out. So like every day now I work out, and it's way better for me now because I feel as though when I wake up earlier, I get a lot more done than if I waking up usual time at 9 a.m. on a Saturday or 8:30 a.m. on a Saturday, stuff like that. But now since I get up at like 6 o'clock, you know, I do my workout, then I do everything I got to do for that day. And then by 8 o'clock p.m., I'd be tired and ready to go to sleep and then ready for the next day. So I say for me, one thing I do now is work out. I work out a lot every morning because it gives me like that meditation, like how to basically to handle with my own, you know, that's kind of how I handle my like depression and anxiety by working out, because working out is like a meditation. So that's what I use.
Yeah, I definitely feel you, Shalom. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be one of the people that would get up like 2 minutes right before my first period class and just get on it, you know, like just you go ahead and start your day, you know. But like once I started doing that, I started realizing like I was putting aside no times to work on my personal goals. You know, I was only working on the things that I knew I had to get done. I was only working on the things that I just felt like was a priority, and I wasn't including myself in it. So, you know, once I realized that, like a lot of stuff changed for me. I definitely like began trying to like start my discipline. This was months ago. Like I've been doing this for months now. Like I'm good at it now, but just waking up, like you said, waking up early before my first classes. And people look at me like I'm crazy when I say this. Like my mother, she'd come in my room early in the morning and I'll be up like reading my book and she'd look at me like, why are you up? Your class not till 3 hours late. I'm like, Ma, I got some other stuff to do. Like it ain't just about that. So I just developed this little like ritual in the morning, like where I wake up and, you know, I write down 3 things I'm grateful for. And, you know, I have a little affirmation book that asks me 2 like very hard questions every day and makes me really think. Like I know one of my question for today was, are you happy in life with your living situation, your current money status and stuff like that? And it made me think like, oh snap, like am I happy? You know, so I just write about stuff like that. If you're religious, you know, read a little scripture in the morning, stuff like that. That just gets me like that, just makes me feel good about myself, and I feel like it's necessary to have a successful day. But that could just be me.
Well, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Miss Joni, what's something you basically do? Like, I don't think Miss Joni would say for the question. So when we reinstate the question, did you hear the question, Miss Joni?
I think I got it. Is it like things that you do to like take care of yourself?
Yeah, basically. But I was like basically outside of your work self.
Outside of my work. Oh, okay. Well, to be completely transparent and honest with y'all, I'm just now getting back into that part, like within like the past like year or so, because I purposefully sacrificed all the things I like to do, like vacation, going out. I purposefully sacrificed those things when I decided to start this business because I knew that starting it like at my age, when you got real responsibilities and stuff like that, like you gotta make it work. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Can't just like be homeless for real. Like if it don't work. So now for me, part of the thing is like being comfortable with my phone on D&D. I used to could never do that, and not taking a whole bunch of work calls on the weekends. Like I'll answer my phone sometimes on like a Saturday, but now on like a Sunday, unless it's an emergency, No, it can wait until tomorrow. Like it can wait until Monday. So like creating some distance, just like in my life, to be able to not always be so consumed with work that that's all I do now. And it's still a journey for me. Like I can't say that I'm 100% perfect at it, because if somebody do call me with an emergency on a Sunday, like I'm going to deal with it. So like I'm not at that point yet where I just totally ignore everything, but I am getting better with putting my phone on do not disturb, starting at 10 o'clock at night until 6 a.m. the next morning, and really trying to be a little more free on the weekends.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I also had problems with being present a few months ago, like especially when I had this period, I ain't gonna lie, I had this period in time where like, and it's still right now, but I took a little like step back, but I was just in straight grind mode. Like I'm telling y'all, working like I had 2 kids type thing. Like I was on my stuff, and I'm still like on my stuff, but I had to realize like it was taking away a lot of time from the things that I also like mattered the most. Like I found myself missing a lot of family time, which is fine. Like, but it was like becoming obsessive. Like, oh, I gotta go do this. I got a meeting at 5, then a meeting at 5:30. Then I gotta be here at 6. Like, I was just on the schedule all day long, and it just was like, is it really worth, missing out on these things? Because I know my father, like he was telling me not too long ago, like, I know right now you got your own little thing going on, and we look at each other as side characters in your life. We don't know that everybody got their own life. You sit there all day long and you do what you feel like is important to you, even though day by day, me and your mother is getting older and older. Health problems start to arise. You start to miss out on things that you really just can't get back. He said, I used to be the same way. I used to be hustling. I used to be doing what I needed to do to get through the day, and then come home and then realize like, my mother sleep like extra early today, or like, dang, she not as up and running as she used to be. And like he had to realize like, dang, like I really need to stop and be present in the moment and what's going on like right here. So I definitely got better with that.
I got somebody real quick, not to go off topic, but somebody's gonna say hi. Come on.
Kaylee! Hi, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
Congratulations.
Thank
on
you so much.
graduating.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
So proud of you.
Yes, she finally graduated yesterday, guys. So
Yes, we miss you. Y'all, Kaylee used to be a strong voice. I gotta find that one video. She was in her class, basically at the front of her class, telling people about Heart Smiles and about leadership and building up confidence and stuff like stop her whole lesson to talk about leadership and confidence and stuff. I gotta find that video.
God, that was the most important at the time. It was like they need to know. It was good to see you, Miss. Like I miss you.
We miss you more. You definitely gotta make sure you come around while you here.
Of course, because my college is in York, so I'll be closer.
Bet. All right.
I'll be seeing y'all.
All right, good to see you. That was a great surprise, Coach Johnson.
yeah.
Don't be messing with my icebox like that on live.
No, but back to it. I feel as though that another thing that do stuff that they don't know is like nap and like read and stuff like that can actually really take effect on your day. I know me. I don't know if anybody else. If I don't get enough sleep, or if I'm tired, and then like you try to like talk to me or stuff like that, I don't know what it is, and I be trying to work on it. But it's like if I don't get enough sleep, or say for instance, if I'm asleep and I had to be woken up and I got to do something, I'm gonna be irritated, like very, very irritated. And not when everybody else, but with myself, like, yo, I ain't enough sleep. Like I should have got enough sleep. Now I'm mad. Or if somebody trying to keep me up, that's my bedtime. Like they try to keep me up like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to go to sleep. Like I need to take a nap. I gotta go to sleep. And if you don't get enough sleep, it definitely affects your mood. Like it definitely affects your mood. It affects how your days want to go. A lot of people I know, I can say once I started the business world, I don't think I eat breakfast anymore. Like I really don't eat breakfast. I'll eat I might eat lunch, but I normally eat dinner. But I just don't eat breakfast now. Like I haven't ate like I ate breakfast this morning because my dad gave it to me while I was in bed. But any other time besides that, I don't eat breakfast. Like I won't get up anymore to make my own breakfast. I just certain things I just don't do that I feel as though that I need to do to make myself better than who I am. But it's just small things like eating breakfast, taking naps. I don't take naps usually how I'm supposed to now because like a lot of the projects that I do be on is in the afternoon. So I wait till like end of the day and I just go to sleep. But I feel as though that naps and reading a book are two main things that people need to do outside of, that business world. Like when I know a lot of people have like that 9 to 5. If you have a 9 to 5 type of job or you have basically your heartbeat and you're doing all these projects, take like a 30-minute break, 30 minutes to an hour break, read a book. I know a lot of people doing work from home. If you can, take like a 30, 45-minute nap, go to sleep, rejuvenate your energy for the next meet you ready to go in or the next project you go in. Because I can tell you, if you on a computer from 9 in the morning to 6, 7 o'clock p.m. and that's all you see, and you just sitting up there drinking tea, drinking coffee, or eating a chocolate bar or something, you're going to get tired and you're going to be out of, what's the word? I know I say out of energy, but you're going to be out of a lot of, you won't feel yourself. Like you'll be a different type of person. And, we don't want people on projects or meetings and they not the person that they supposed to be because they ain't got enough sleep or they ain't eat or they ain't do what they supposed to do for their own mental health. So I feel as though that two things we need to incorporate is sleep and reading a book.
Yeah, I agree. And also something I really just like started doing was writing more as well. Like I mentioned, like I read as well in the morning. Like I made reading a part of my morning routine for like 30 minutes. I like to read self-development books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad is my favorite book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I'm currently reading Emotional Intelligence. So stuff like that I know will like have me feeling 10 times better or knowing something that I didn't know like before today is just always how I like to start my day. And also writing, even if it's not necessarily writing, but like, okay, so it's this app online called like, it's a journal, it's a journal. You get to lock your diary entries. And I just spend 7 minutes each morning just writing things. It can be anything. It's a free write. Like it literally be, like I'm looking forward to this today. I'm looking forward to that today. And the reason why I do that is because it helps with my mental health. Because I know that the other day I be so busy thinking about everything that needs to be done. And I realize like once I don't have nothing to do, my mind be going crazy. I start thinking about stuff, like I lay in it. Like sometimes when you can't sleep, you ever just be thinking about like crazy stuff. Like, wow, like,
Wow,
yeah, I didn't check on this family member. I ain't like I told them I was gonna call this person back. I ain't do so. Your mind just start roaming, and you just start like thinking about a whole bunch of different things. So I definitely think like you definitely should be taking breaks throughout the day or early in the day just to like ground yourself. A lot of people do meditation, and honestly, like meditation not one of my favorite forms because it's just like I can't get into it like that. But like I will try. Meditation, I don't know why people like make this idea around meditation. Like you got to sit there with your hands all up and close your eyes, cross your legs all like you don't got to do that. Meditation can easily just be sitting in silence. Literally,
Yes.
that's all it is. Sitting in silence, listening to music.
Meditation has different ways. Like you can meditate in different ways. You can meditate by rapping, singing, reading, working out, stuff like this. This Winning Wednesday, watching the Wednesdays, been on Winning Wednesdays, meditation. This is peace for me. This is quiet. This is my day where I can, say what I need to. If I need to get off my chest, I can. Like this right here is meditation. Sitting in the chair, talking to you guys, talking to all my Heart Smiles members. That's meditation because it's peaceful. It's it's no drama. But like I can't be sitting there with my legs crossed. First of all, I'm 6'9". I'm not ready going crisscross applesauce with my hands like this. I'm not going to do that for 12 minutes. It's just not going to happen with me. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not happening. But I'll go out there. I'll lift some dumbbells. I'll do some push-ups. I'll do some jumping jacks. I'll do some. I do anything you want me to do as far as working out, play some basketball, listen to some music. But I'm not crossing my legs going for 12 minutes. This is not happening for me because that's not what I do. That's just not what we do. But I just feel as though that meditation just come in its own form. Like you have to find your own source of meditation.
Yeah. And another thing that I felt was helpful, and it's kind of like another form of meditation for me. It's actually two things. Painting. If you've haven't been in one of Gemma's sipping paints, get your ticket today because her next one is June 19th. get them sipping paint tickets, because like when I went, that was just so cool. Like for me, I know I'm not a party person. Like I don't like being in scenes with a whole bunch of strangers and a whole bunch of crowds of different people, and just too much going on. But like to just sit there and be calm and just be painted, that's just something that like makes me feel good about myself, and it just makes me feel relaxed. Another thing, health is wealth. Invest in your health, okay? I cannot stress this enough. I don't know why, but like I seen something on Instagram that like inspired me a few weeks ago. It was this girl, and she always posting some type of health facts and stuff. I started really looking into it. She was talking about alkaline water and all this stuff. So I started doing my own research. And once I got my little money, I was like, oh, let me go invest in this stuff. So I started buying some alkaline water, some like healthy little snacks and stuff like that. And I found out you could get a gym membership with Planet Fitness when you turn, 13? Yeah. Even though I thought this whole time you had to be like 18 and over, but as long as your parents sign a waiver, you get a little gym membership. I be hitting the gym 3 times a week, like, and it's just all contributed like to my physical and mental health. Like even if you don't feel like you need to go physically, like you might be in shape, but I just know me, it feels good to just be working out and not thinking about nothing, like just listening to music, stand out in this space. Like I know when I be on the treadmill, sometimes I don't be thinking, like I just be like, oh snap, I'm on the treadmill, like hold on, let me walk. Like it just feel good to relax sometimes and just not have to really worry about nothing and being productive while you're doing it.
Yo, real quick, shout out to Gemma for sipping paint. She did text me and I didn't, like I just seen the message like today when she was like, yeah, the tickets are due. I was like, oh, like so Jim, if you watching, I apologize and I texting back. But I am going to purchase 2 tickets. That's for anybody. That's kind of me, and that's kind of Katie's graduation gift.
Is he in slow mo or
yeah,
that?
We losing you, Shalom. What's going on? Hey, Shalom, you either leave and come back or something, because that ain't gonna work. I don't know what he's talking about.
Dang, coach, somebody got screenshots you, shorty. Somebody got screenshots you, shorty. Dang, coach. Yo, the do-rag clothes and everything. Please send me the screenshot, y'all.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Please.
But you know what? I'm so glad that you hit on that fitness too, because my little treadmill that I got, saved my life. I can easily do like 8-10 miles now because while I'm on meetings, like anything but live, I'm on my treadmill while I'm working, while I'm at a meeting. Only when I'm live is when I'm not on it.
And that's, can you hear me now?
Yes, thank God, you back.
Another thing is I want to say, I agree with Sydney when she's talking about health. You also got to be aware of like your actual health, like your physical health. I called my doctor the other day, and I was like, yeah, because now I'm 19, so I'm like, this is my first time making a doctor, without my parent. So, little old me just called in the doctor. It's like, yeah, I want to go in for a check-in. I haven't been there in a while. What's the procedures on that? So I called, make an appointment. She's like, yeah, Mr. Johnson, you haven't been here since last year before you went to school. No, it's bad. Like, oh, okay. So also one thing I want to say is, please keep up with your actual health. Everything as far as, like your bones, keep drinking your milk, your vitamins. You got to take vitamin D pills, vitamin E pills, do all that. I said vitamin E, vitamin C. I don't know what fish oil pills is, but I know a lot of people like that take them. I know my dad, not my dad, but I knew my grandmother used to take them. I don't know what they is, but if you take them, shout out to you. A lot of our black queens and kings get outside, get that melanin with the sun, because there's gonna be a lot of it coming this summer. So but please focus on your actual health, because don't be like Coach Johnson and going to the doctors every other year. It's not what we need to do. And I called and I was like, yeah, can I come in for like a checkup? And they was like, what is a checkup, Mr. Johnson? And I'm like, I just haven't been there in a while and I want to get checked up. And they was like, well, what do you want to check? I'm like, everything. Like, can't you like just run a test and just check everything? She's like, no, you have to pick one thing. I'm like, blood test. Just take my blood. I don't know, do something. But I just have to be tap in with like your actual mental. Like we sit here and we have these meetings about mental health, but we also have to sit here and have these meetings about personal health as well, because that's always a big factor. That's what I want to get out. Good. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, but also like I always tell people, walk your truth. So like please don't let somebody tell you what your form of self-care is. Like if you're not into the face mask and you're not into the reading and writing, then by all means you don't have to do it. Like whatever it is that you do, just make sure that it feels good to you. Like Naeem said a few times, like, you know, I'm not really into the whole self-care thing, but I like to play my PS4. But if that brings you peace, by all means, please do it. Like, you know, whatever it is for you, that do it. But, you know, these are just some of the options that we've come across that we found effective and we practice in our daily life.
Miss Joni, I want to ask a question. Like, do you still do like your walks in the morning? Because I know you used to do like your 6:30 a.m. runs or walks, or you know, do you still do that? And then if you don't, when you did it, how did it make you feel?
Yeah, so I go to the gym now on the days I do go to the gym, but I don't do the gym like 5 days a week like how I used to. Like now, depending on what my schedule is looking like, and this is why I'm so glad that I got my treadmill. So like if I don't make it to the gym in the morning because I got early meetings, then I got my treadmill. So it's like I'm good. And I always had like weights and stuff in the house. But when I was like walking like outside and stuff like that, for me, it was just my morning routine for me to just kind of do something for me. I've always been into health and fitness and all that type of stuff like that, but just depending on my schedule really kind of depends on how much I can do and how much I get out. And now I just make it a point that throughout the day I find time to go out in the sun and walk and try to do little things between meetings and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And another thing, like, people try to make it weird. I posted this post yesterday on Instagram. Was like, is it weird that I enjoy silent company? Like, be quiet in the same room as me. Like, I absolutely love it. I just found that like recharging. You know, I don't know why some people take it personally when you cancel plans last minute or you don't want to do something. Like even my family sometimes, like if my mom sometimes she'd be a little hurt. Like she'd be like, you want to go to the store? And be like, no. But it's not that personal. Like I just want to.
Question.
Shalom. Shalom, you breaking up again, bro. But like I was saying, like Miss Joni always tell us, say no sometimes. Like I promise you, it'll save you a lot of energy. It'll save you like a lot of your peace. Like, and that's one thing I'm really working on, saying no, because I'm one of them people that's just like, it's like I can say no, but it's just like if I don't have to, I really won't. And I found myself in a lot of situations that I just wish I could have just had the guts to just say no to, you know, like trying to live up to the expectations of certain people have for you, or just trying not to hurt somebody's feelings. Put yourself first. Long story short, put yourself first.
Oh, I love a good no.
What Ms. Joni be telling us, I never forget. Ms. Joni always say no is a complete sentence. I never went back. No is a complete sentence.
Yeah, I mean, for me, you know, it's a complete sentence, but I'm just so kind-hearted. A lot say no, but a lot of things I just can't say no to, and I don't know, but that's just me. But
yeah, once I learn how to say no, it's over for everybody. Don't ask me nothing because that's the only word I know. No, everything. Even questions that's not a yes or no question. Just saying no. Just to say it.
I'm trying to learn that word, you know, but this is who I am. Real quick question, just like a pop question. Is driving therapeutic? Joni, you can ask that question. You know, you said you be driving a little bit too.
Not in the city.
Okay.
Not on these ghetto streets.
So do you ever drive? No, we're not talking about Baltimore, Pennsylvania. I'm talking about like just like get up and like you just feel tired. You just want to not want to say tired, but like you just getting in the car and just going to the highway and just drive.
No, I've never done that. But when I used to have an office, no. Can you hear me, Coach Johnson? Can you hear me, Coach Johnson? He a little frozen. We lost him again, y'all. Please get the screenshot, yo, of my Malcolm X looking dude. He got the Malcolm X pose on us.
Hey.
Please get a screenshot.
Hey.
But like,
Hey, Shalom,
man,
Shalom,
is
bro.
this
You
just
gotta,
me saying, or did we really just lose my man?
yo, we gotta upgrade Shalom from Dish.
She said we gotta get the bowl off your roof, y'all. And
Yeah,
get
It's not
some
for
extra.
stop
TV.
using them solar panels for Wi-Fi.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just turned my hotspot on, so maybe that'll work better. But I'm with direct not Dish. So
Bad. Thank you. But what I was saying was I never did that, what you described, like got in the car and just drove. No. But when I had an office in Pennsylvania when I was working for Comcast, my drive was like an hour and a half, and I used to drive through like part of the country, and that being able to see the mountains and like that was a gorgeous view. So for me, even though it was a long drive, I didn't mind it because it was just so therapeutic and so relaxing. And a lot of times I didn't even have my music on. I had complete silence in the car driving.
see, yeah, that's a no. I can't do that. Drive with no music. I don't know how y'all people be doing it. I just can't do it. Like if I'm in a house, I'm fine with silence. But if I'm driving, it cannot be silent. Like I have to hear some type of no, I can't do it. My dad does it a lot. He does it a lot where it's just no music and we'll take like a 30-minute drive to like Walmart or something. It'd be no music. I'm like, okay, like I feel as though if it's two people in the car and nobody is talking, it has to be music played. Because why am I sitting in the car with you and you just not gonna say nothing? Like we just gonna say it look like two big Barneys. Like, hi, I see you.
The front seat at that with no music, just looking at each other, breathing each other air. Like, come on, put some music on.
Like I don't want to be sitting there looking at you for an hour and a half, sitting there not saying nothing while I'm driving on I-95. No, say something. Like, do something, move. I don't know. Like, I just can't do that.
If it's something to say, yeah. But if it ain't nothing to say, then I'm not a filler person. Like, don't just fill my air just because you don't like the silence. But if you got something to say, then all right. If it's valuable, if it's meaningful, all right. But like, yo, come on.
See, that's why Miss Joni don't got kids, because kids
That's
will talk your head
exactly.
off.
I didn't want no kids, yo. That's why I don't know why I'm dealing with y'all. I purposefully did not have no kids because I did not want the drama, yo.
It's not drama. It's just our kids are different, and you just gotta learn how to cope with the kids that you get. Now you stuck with over 100 and some odd kids and heart smiles. That's not our problem. You opened it up to us and we welcomed ourselves. So, you've been doing good so far, so I don't know why you trying to say that you're not ready for kids.
God knew what he was doing because he knew I'd be locked up if y'all was like my blood. You take the cuss out bad, yo. Imagine you had to live with me and you had to go upstairs to your room. Oh, hunty, ha! I'm coming right in that room with you. Switch and all. Y'all probably don't even know what a switch is.
I know what a switch is. I know what a switch is. It was bad when your grandmother made you go get the switch off the tree to beat you with it.
Right. Yes. Which one you want?
You go get it yourself and come back and give it to me.
God knew what he was doing. God knew what he was doing.
I just remember something, y'all. This is a little bit off topic, but it's not off topic.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into my first person ever that told me mental health doesn't exist. I always hear about people talking about how some of our people don't believe in mental health, but when I say I had a 2-hour-long conversation with this woman and she told me that mental health does not exist, yo, it is really people like that. Like, I will not lie to you. So the conversation started because we were at a nail salon and the lady asked my mom if I was getting my nails done. That's my nails already done. My mom was like, well, you know, she was like, well, she got a job. My mom was like, I don't know, ask her what she do. She in Heart Smile, she do a whole bunch of different products. Ask her what she do. So the lady turns around and she's like, you know, you got a job? I said, yeah. Well, one of the jobs I'm in is the Healing Youth Alliance. And I basically, you know, talk about the mental health. I started giving her the whole rundown. She laughed in my face. She said, them white people got you. That's what she told me. Them white people got you. You sound just like them. I'm like, excuse me? Yo, she proceeded to tell me a whole bunch of stuff. She told me how mental illnesses is a choice. She said that basically addiction is a choice. She said bipolar disorders is a choice.
Wow.
She said the white people just tell us anything. She said, oh, the Constitution basically say that the black women don't exist. All this stuff. It was just wild. And I was trying to defend myself. She's black. She's a black woman. She's obviously crazy. She had trauma herself. Like, I'm trying to tell. She was telling me how when she was younger, how her mother would never pick her up as a baby. Her mother didn't want her. She would hide her in the closet. She's obviously, a victim of trauma like that. That's what's making her talk like this. But she said, no, I don't believe in mental health. I don't believe in suicide. People who kill themselves gotta be the most selfish mother on the planet. She looked at me just like that. She said that. She said, because she said mental illnesses is an illness, that means it's a cure. So where's the cure for ADHD? Where's the cure for this? Where's the cure for that? Where's the ointment? I'm like,
wow.
I swear to God, yo, I was fighting for my life trying to defend myself for the first hour and 30 minutes. But when I say I just started nodding and smiling after that, I couldn't.
Wow.
How would y'all react if somebody sat there and told y'all that? Like,
with me, because I done went off. So, I mean, that's all I do talk about is mental health. Like, what? You're not gonna sit up here? No, like, no. What? Bipolar is a choice. Well, it's a lot of people making bad choices. Then, like, how you gonna sit up here and say something because what they're dealing with is a choice? Like they chose to wake up. I woke up this morning, I'm gonna have bipolar, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have ADHD, and the next day I'm gonna have OCD, and the day after that I'm gonna do like you just can't do that. Like, that's not. I just feel as though that she's very close. I mean, I wouldn't say. I just feel as though that she's not open-minded enough to talk about mental health, and she haven't had like connected with the right resources to talk about it. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so we have to respect her opinion about it. But I just feel as though that if she was to take some classes, she was even introduced to Dr. K and the whole Haya family, she would understand that mental health is just not unbelievable. It's not real, because certain things out here that people are doing in these streets are for mental health, and we're like, they're not choosing to do this, but it's just stuff that they have to do. Like, it's just stuff that they're doing because that's what their brain and their body is basically telling them to do. So by saying that mental health is not real, that's kind of a disrespect to the people who actually suffer from mental health. And we have a lot of heartbeats and heart smiles and a lot of people that's watching Winning Wednesdays that suffer from mental health. So just a disclaimer that anybody was watching this, mental health is real. We do believe in it, but I just feel as though that she wasn't basically tapped into the right people to talk about mental health, and that she's basically too covered behind her own trauma to basically come out and say that she has trauma and she wants to get help for it, because she knows in her own blood and body that she suffered with mental health problems, and she knows that she want to get help. But it's just some people, and I had to talk to Miss Joni about this yesterday, it's just some people that don't want to get help, and once they like, they need to basically just take, like, once they just need to get into that position where as though they have to say no and just keep doing it for that self. Like, don't be stuck into that same position, because once you're stuck into that same position, you become numb to it. And once you become numb to a situation, it's just like, it's nothing we can do from there, because you just numb to it. It's like mental health is something you can't be numb to. It's something that you have to take. It's something you have to take very seriously, especially with like people who have depression, anxiety, and stuff like that. Like, I know a lot of people that's 17, 18. I know a lot of middle schoolers. Okay, middle schoolers that I was on my basketball team that suffer from mental health problems, and I'm saying that because I'm saying that it started at a young age, and we have to basically come to our younger. I would say we have to come to our younger youth to basically not basically guide them. Now, I won't say guide them, but we have to shape them into the right form of once they get to our age, whereas though they have these mental health problems that they can deal with on their own, and they don't need a Miss Joni or Miss Nia or Dr. K and somebody like that. They can basically take it on their own. So I just feel as though, again, I'm gonna say it again. I probably said it so many times, but she hasn't tapped into her own mental health, and that she's facing her own trauma, and that she's kind of scared to come out, because a lot of people are scared to come out and face the fact that they have it. And it's kind of hard, because once it's like I've been in that position where as though I'm so scared that as though I want to come out about my mental health situation, but I'm a man. I'm a boy. I won't say I'm a man, but I'm a boy. I'm supposed to be strong about it. I mean, I'm not supposed to cry. I'm supposed to take it with a chip on my shoulder and keep it going. Like, a lot of people deal with that. A lot of people are in that type of position where as though they want to come out and they want to get help, but they just so scared, and they're scared and ashamed of the trauma that they went through. And we're here as Heart Smiles, Heartbeats. Me, You know, here to basically tell you that, you know, the position that you're in is not a position that you're going to be in for the rest of your life. You know, you have to basically come out of that shell and basically feel as though that you want to be loved and want to be taken care of with that trauma. Because if you sit up there and battle that trauma, and you sit up there and try to hide the fact that you are dealing with it, you're going to, once you have like kids or siblings, you're going to bring the trauma and stuff off to them. And then you don't want to keep bringing off your trauma and your pain towards other people, because once you do that, now you have a village of trauma and pain. And then what you're going to do with a village of trauma and pain? Nothing. So once that one person take the ability and take that initiative to basically step up and actually go get help and speak about that trauma health, they can basically come back to the community and help and build the community to build different trauma health. But that's just what I would say about her and, you know, her opinion. But I ain't mean to preach that far. I just don't like when people say something about mental health.
Her rights.
Yeah, I just don't, because mental health is very strong and it's not something you be played with. It's not nothing you supposed to be played with. Seriously.
Wish you was there to listen to what I heard that day, because I was blown. I always heard about, like I always heard, especially in the Healing Youth Alliance, where we talk about, especially people of our culture who disregard mental health and who act like it doesn't exist. So like witness it firsthand was just like very shocking to me. Like, I don't know, Shalal, if you remember that one time in one of our Healing Youth Alliance sessions where we were told that somebody in somebody's family, I think it was Mr. Orrin Howard or something like that, Mr. Howard, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Howard, something like that. But basically he was saying that he had a cousin who was basically mentally ill. And when he was younger, he used to ask his family about that cousin, like, why does that cousin act like that? And his family told him that his cousin drunk some punch at a party one day and never was the same. But that wasn't the case. That cousin never drunk any punch. That cousin had mental illness. That cousin had anxiety. He was depressed, or whatever was going through in his head at that time. So now, guess what? When Dr. Orrin Howard grew up, he never drunk any punch at a party. He never touched anything at a party, just because of the fact that his family totally acted like mental health doesn't exist, mental illnesses don't exist, but they replaced it with a metaphor saying that he drunk some crazy punch, or he crazy. That was their way of explaining it.
That's crazy. And see, my thing is like the two important things is, number one, do you want to stay ignorant about it? Like, and if you want to stay ignorant about it, then all right, I'm not even about to waste my time. But then the second thing is, yo, how much power do you really have in the world? Are you a teacher? Are you a principal? Are you in law enforcement? Like, because if you really got influence and power over people's lives, and this is your mindset, no wonder that things are still messed up. And the people who you encounter, they not going to have a good day. They not going to have a good situation with you if this is your attitude and your mindset going into it, especially if you got power. Those are the ones that I really worry about. Like, because I hate it when I talk to like an ignorant principal or like a school leader or something. I'm just like, yo, wow, I get it. I see why it's the way that it is.
I want to say, you know, and as far as like teenage mental health, it's kind of, I want to say it's more serious, but it's like that's the time when you're transferring between a teenager into an actual adult. That transformation and that actual mental health aspect, that's like the most challenging one you can ever have. Because like you're coming from high school, you're going to college, or you're going to your career, or you're going to law enforcement, military, whatever you're doing. But it's a transformation. And children that actually has been, but youth that actually has been suffering with trauma, or have family members suffer with trauma, that transition is going to be harder than they expect, because they're turned into a different person than they was before. They're turned into a mature person and a better person than they who are before. So, I want to say basically to all the teenagers out there, like, Cam, Elder, everybody that's basically seniors now, they're going into college, our college freshmen who's finally turning into juniors, anybody who's changing a different grade, any transformation you're going through, I want to tell you that right now, it's not going to be easy. And, once you get to college, it's not going to be easy. You're going to be on your own. And a lot of people probably think, oh, I'm going to be on my own. I'm ready for it. Like, I don't know if you talk about Coach John. So, like, I'm ready. I've been waiting all my life. Trust me, I've been through the same shoes you've been in, West though. I've been in the house cooped up, and I've been wanting to get out of the house all my life. Now that, once I got to college and I'm by myself, it's like you actually have to live by yourself. Like, you're literally by yourself all day, every day. You got to go to your own classes. You got to buy your own food. One time, the first time I went down there, I spent $84 in food and cash. I was like, whoa, this is what? Huh? Me? What? I buy my own food. So like, it's definitely a different transformation where so you can't like if you have like real life situations, because you know I had some situations in school where as though I had to go to the school counselor and talk to the school counselor because I was a lot of witness a lot of things that happened inside of my building. So like certain things like that, we got involved with like school people and people trying to mess up your peace and people trying to put you in other drama. Like you have to take yourself and you have to be like, look, I'm to the point where I'm grown. And I can't call mommy and daddy. Like it was sometimes where I couldn't call mommy and daddy and be like, yo, mom, dad, what can I do? But sometimes I had to be there in that moment and actually figure out what I'm going to do. Okay, so this person's doing that. I got to do this. I have to be this person. And you have to keep yourself. Please don't be hypocritical. Don't say you're going to do one thing and say and then don't do the other, because that's not going to help you in the long run either. But that transformation from where as though when you're by yourself, when you're by yourself in the room, like how Sydney said she was in there listening to music and stuff, but Sydney still have her mom and her dad in the next room and her brothers and stuff. Like she's still home with her parents. But I promise you, when Sydney way different because it's just going to be Camry, it's just going to be out with their Jay, like it's just going to be them by themselves. And once you get by yourself, that's when when your depression, anxiety, and stuff really attacks on you, because now it feels as though that when you're by your sleep, your naps, your walks on the treadmill, how Miss Joni be doing, like that's when you come in with your stuff like that, because you can't keep on that. And I put it this way: once you feel your transformation coming and you know how to basically be able to take it up front and handle it, you'll be the best person you can be. When I was going through my transformation, Miss Mo was there. Now I'm better than who I was before, and I had to take that I had to take that the person that I was changing from was the person that I was comfortable with. And that's the thing that made me hurt the most. I was trying to change it to a different person and I wasn't ready, but I was trying to be stuck in the same body. And once I basically took that step and I was like, I can't be a kid no more. I can't be in this high school mentality. I got to be a grown man. I got to pay my own bills. I got to do this. Once I took that, it kind of felt like a relief, because I left my old grudges and I left everything that I had, like my whole past behind me. I wouldn't say like I left it alone. I'm not going to think about it, but I would say that I took that, like I basically, I would say I shedded my body from old skin to a new skin and become a different person. Because if I'd have kept on with that old skin, trying to be in college in 2023 and 2024, it wouldn't go, so I was still in the same old trauma and old past. Sometimes you got to learn how to shed your trauma and shed your past to become the better person and get to the next part of being. You can't say, oh, I want to get better. I want to get better. So scared to accept the fact that you've been through the trauma and the pain, and scared to accept the situation that you've been in. A lot of people had people that passed away or people that have been, killed through a homicide and stuff like that. But I understand your problems. And Miss Joni said in her jewels before, you just can't sit up here and take your pain and let it define who you are. You have to take that pain, grieve for a little bit. It's okay to cry. It's okay to, walk and do all that. You grieve, take that pain and say, okay, I'm done with that. This old skin, keep battling it up and keep letting these emotions go in my body. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. So once you shed from your old skin into your new skin and you step up and then you look back and be like, yo, that was me 2-3 years ago. I can't even imagine that. I look back at myself now 2-3 years ago and I'm like, oh, that was me. Like, wow, that's not who I even thought I was supposed to be. So that's not my jewel, but it's about time we give our jewel. So I'm gonna give my jewel real quick. My jewel is to shed out your old skin and become different. Don't keep trying to be into that old skin, into that old person, because it's just not going to be good for you. Be ready to take on that initiative and be ready to act in that moment. Take on to that new skin. You do it, I promise you, when you look back, you're gonna be like, thank you to Coach Johnson, because you need to do. Sorry for my little spiel for the day.
Yes. And before I say my jewel, I definitely want to touch on what Shalal said. Like, people do tend to use their trauma as an excuse to be a failure in life. And the truth is, everybody got their own story. What you're using as an excuse to be a failure, someone else is using to be a success. And that's just the truth. Oh, my mother wasn't there for me in life, so I'm going to sit here and be, depressed. I can't do nothing with myself. I can't do nothing. Or someone's going to say, my mother did that to me. So and my mother was like this, so I can't be like that. So now I'm gonna get up and grind and bust my butt every day. So I make sure I'm not in that position she was in. So it's you pick and choose which one you want to do. But I'm gonna definitely just drop my jewel quick, and it's definitely related to everything that we were just talking about. Your new life is going to cost you parts of the old one, and that's just that. If you want new things for yourself, then you need to make new decisions, new habits. You cannot get change from doing the same things you were doing yesterday. You can't, like, you can't do that. It's just not possible. You don't get different results from doing the same things. So with that being said, if you have something that you feel like you need to get done, or you have some goals you feel like you need to accomplish, and what you've been doing isn't working, change your system, change your strategies.
Period.
Yes, thank y'all. This was a great session. This was a great session and a very important topic. Thank y'all so much for being on here.
Oh, thank you, Miss Joni, again for allowing our platform for us. Thank you for our smiles. Come on now, no broke up energy.
No broke bump. And hey, I gotta show y'all the jacket before y'all leave.
Okay.
Cause I got it back here. I was waiting, y'all. I was waiting, y'all.
Yo, that's tough.
Yo,
that's tough.
Yo, that's the one sleeve. I'm taking the other sleeve. Yo.
I am success. Yo. And listen, PSA, everybody don't get one. So don't be saying
but listen.
All right.
But listen, my year makes in August. So
okay, I'm just gonna let y'all know. I mean, everybody don't celebrate Miss Joni DM, be like, oh, I want a jacket. No.
Oh, no. And the people who I'm getting the jacket from, they gonna have their name on it. Whatever I call
it. Who you getting it to, or you still figuring that out?
I don't know my full list yet. They gonna have their name on that though.
No broke energy. I like that.
No, yo, they got the little H right there, yo. Tell me, they didn't do it, yo.
Oh, they did a good
That's
job.
legit.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, I can't wait to get these out, yo.
I can't wait to see in the street, but I'm on.
Like,
jacket.
The fall is about to be on, yo.
We got to take a picture where everybody get a jacket.
Hold on. But let's just talk about how Ms. Joni and y'all took a New York trip 2 years ago that I never knew about. That limousine that I seen.
We was in New York. I don't even know how many times. Headquarters is in New York.
Like we went to New York.
Yo, Bloomberg headquarters is in New York. So that's kind of like, but before pandemic, that was just one of the trips that you saw us go through. And that was like our transportation for that day. Had the stretch limo with the Benz, the Sprinter. Oh yeah, we be doing it nice, don't we, Coach Johnson?
Yeah, y'all do. We do.
Before the pandemic slowed us down, yo. We was everywhere, But once we announce who these two interns are going to be for the film festival, we'll be going to New York in like 2 weeks because they're going to get a chance to be a part of the Tribeca Film Festival. So we'll know who those interns are by the end of this week. Hopefully tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, that is so exciting.
That's good. I'm excited about that one.
Yeah. So fingers crossed on that one. But we do our thing, we do our thing. See, you met us in the pandemic. We was grounded, wheels down.
We couldn't go nowhere in pandemic.
Go nowhere, yo. You met us in the pandemic, yo.
If you came a little earlier, like in the January before the pandemic, you would have been able to win the Wednesdays or driving Thursdays.
Right.
I still can't believe it used to be in person. Like I just can't imagine it being in person.
I can't imagine it being like this.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being like this.
Yo, I used to sit on the end of my little table, yo. Everybody had a food.
I'm ready to say, Ms. Joni says y'all had like a little caterer and stuff. Like, hold on, like home cooked meals. Like,
listen, we used to get food. We used to eat food while the caterer was bringing our food. We used to go down the street. I forgot what store it is because I haven't been there so long, but you used to go down the street.
Mama Mia's.
That was Mama Mia's. It'd probably be me, Elder, Jada. Miss Simone used to go with us sometimes. Dr. Mo. We used to go get some chicken or some pizza, eat, and then when the food come, eat again. We had fun. We had fun.
So cool.
Yes, we did. We had a little Christmas party, little Thanksgiving. Like Miss Money Mo used to hook the room up with a little decoration.
Yeah, so you missed it out, bro. You missed out, Zed. I'm telling you.
All right, stop talking about it. Stop talking about it, because y'all making me mad.
It was fun.
You're making me mad.
Yo, and then the $100 bill, yo. Every week, y'all. Every week I had a $100 bill. Every week
somebody got $100.
Every single week, yo. Somebody got a $100 bill.
Every week.
Pandemic. All right, though. See
It's 8
y'all.
o'clock. Yeah, we're not going to the
All
fair
right.
like wasting this donate time. Thank y'all. It's our smiles. Our smiles.
Yes. I'll see how you're back in 2 weeks.
All right, see you guys.
All right. Good night. See y'all.
Goodbye.
Yo, my man's is frozen again, yo. Yo, he was almost frozen, yo, on the last little bit, yo. But yes, yo, that going see it got me reminiscing now about how we used to be pre-pandemic. Like, oh man, yo. Tell me we wasn't really doing it, yo. We was really, really doing it, yo. And I really appreciate it. But you know what? We making it work. We making it work with the virtual situation going on. So can't even be mad. Like we gotta do. But like this was a great session, y'all. And just thank y'all for being a part of it. For everybody who was helping us hold our girl accountable. Like, thank you so much for your positive encouragement. Thank you so much for like just your uplifting words and your positive energy. Like, this is what family do, yo. And this is what you do when you care about somebody. And of course, the higher conversations, yo, always on point in terms of mental health. And shout out to Santana for stepping outside of her comfort zone and come here. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. You already know. You already know. Like, yo, it's still a little bit daylight out there. You still got about at least, y'all, at minimum, you got about 2 more working hours in your day, y'all. Go be productive. Go be productive. And like, yo, whatever you about to do when you get off of this live, yo, you got to ask yourself, is this connected to my goals? Is this connected to my version of success? Like, and if it's not, don't do it. This is where your discipline, y'all, we talk about discipline too much for y'all not to get this. This is where your discipline has to come into play. And where you really just got to buckle down and build my goals. I'm going to be productive. I'm going to do something that's going to get me closer to my version of success. I haven't noticed, yo, we are in June of 2021, yo. That means the first half of the year is done, gone. And some people still not where they want to be. Some people still not making progress towards their goals and where they want to see themselves. Like, no. And yo, if you don't have no goals, oh my God, y'all the ones that stress me out. Y'all the ones that stress me out. Yo, if you don't have no goals, that's a bigger problem. And don't come hollering at me. I don't want nothing to do with you. Go holler at Chaos Smoothies, yo. Go holler at Big 16. Go holler at Coach Johnson. Go holler at General J. Go holler at Elder. Like, yo, go holler at somebody, yo. Go holler at Trackstar, Marta General. Go talk to somebody, yo, about you getting yourself some goals, because that's where you got to start. Like, yo, when you don't have no goals for your life, when you don't make things and your life a priority, then the world get to tell you what your goals are. The world get to tell you what your priorities are. And that's not the type of life that we want to live. So like, yo, please do what you got to do and go holler at my people and get yourself some goals. And yo, if you rock it with us tomorrow, then I see you for Thriving Thursday. You already know what it is. And if you're rocking with us on Friday, I see you for Focus Friday too. But all right, y'all already know I'm out of here.